On this episode of the Mischief Garage, we make the Civic go from this to this. Alright, so we have a majority of our bumper prep done, and we're going to start painting today. That's the game plan, at least.
Yeah. This thing's going to be in its final color by the end of the day.
Yeah, we need to strip it down, get the bumpers off, and start scuffing and sanding and doing all the prep work, which is really 75% of the work. That's what's going to make the paint shine when we're done, or at least make it look really nice.
Yeah, nice flat
end
result.
It's all in the prep work.
Yep, so we're gonna start off by just tearing her down. We've got to take the two bumpers off, which you guys will notice, like, they aren't totally done yet. But we're doing that on purpose just in terms of our timing, because we want to get this thing in paint so that we can roll it out and work on the bumpers kind of separated from the car, because there's a lot of final welding and some gussets and some pretty stuff we're gonna do to them. So we're gonna get this thing tore down, and then the priming and the prep work and stuff like that all starts, and then
start spraying some color.
So we'll give you guys details on what products we're using and kind of the process that we're going about prepping and doing the paint. So let's do this thing.
Let's get started.
So that's the blue we're shooting. We're gonna spray her down now. We're gonna start by doing the hood first. Donnie's gonna start off with that because he's got a little bit better reach than I do. And then from there, we're gonna work down on the fender and then up and just kind of work our way back. So wish us luck. So we have the paint on the car. We're pretty satisfied with it. There's a few areas that we'll want to touch up, but it looks pretty good, so we're going to move on. The next step for us is going to be taking a lot of our masking off, and then we can worry about bumpers and stuff like that.
We have a little bit of fab work to do, and then we can get those in paint, and then both all together. This thing should be on the road shortly.
Start driving the stupid thing finally.
Finally.
You know, we're Our goal is to make this thing into an ice racer, and we'll see how much racing it'll actually see.
Well, we can make it see ice at least.
Well, exactly. We'll still get out on the lake, we'll still hoon around a little bit, and the plan is it's more of an all-around race car. We're calling it the ice racer because, well...
That's the #1 race you want to try to do with it.
Exactly. It's our original purpose for picking it up.
Yeah.
But, you know, so we're going to have some fun. So what we're going to do next then is start tearing a lot of this masking off. We got to leave a little bit because we still got to dust in some black, kind of where we don't want the old silver to show.
Just where we do some fab work.
Exactly. Yep. So we're going to do that right now. Start by just peeling all this tape off and exposing the car beneath. Awesome, man. I don't know if you want to start up there by the windshield or something.
Yeah.
Let's try and keep the stuff that's by the back window or whatever.
Oh, the glass is still there.
Oh, we didn't paint the glass? Shoot.
Was to teach you how to tint your windows the cheap way.
Yeah, you don't want to drive this car, do you? Okay, so we just wrapped up the painting on the car, which turned out pretty awesome. Now we're moving on to finishing up the bumpers. So we didn't 100% wrap these things up in the previous episode because we wanted to do some pretty work to them, do some gussets, and we were just kind of itching to get some paint on that car. So what we have is our tailgate, we have our front bumper, we've got the lower tubes, and we've got the armor plates. So we're gonna finish the welding on all of those and show you guys a cool little touch that we decided to add to this thing. So this is our tailgate. It's kind of the swing gate or whatever you want to call it. You can tell how it looks a little naked. That was kind of our thought as well. So we decided that we wanted to look into having a special piece made for that upper arch part. And what happened was we reached out to a buddy who has access to all of this equipment down at a local tech school. So our good buddy Kang came through and made us this piece. So this is actually gonna fill in the archway that's gonna be right here. So this arch, well, not really an arch so much as this upper hoop piece here, it's filling in. We're gonna back weld all of this. So we'll weld here and here and here, and this will act as kind of a accenting piece. And if all goes as planned, we might actually turn this thing into a tail light, kind of like what we did with the back of the tricycle from the Pit Cruiser series. That turned out so cool. We're gonna try and pull that off with this car too. So that's what we're doing here today to wrap things up with the painting video. So stay tuned,